cute.
It's the cutest thing on the planet.
Really cute. So what happened was, first, I didn't really know what we were doing. He wouldn't tell me. He just said, you're going to need to be at your house at 6:30 and you need the car. And I was like, that's all I get? Like, what the heck? And so I just showed up at my house at 6:30 and there's this note on the porch. And inside it was like, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to follow the clues to certain locations. And at the last location, there will be like the final prize or whatever. And so the first clue was like, I mean, they were all just things about our inside jokes. So it was like a roundabout that we went around 77 times in a row one time. And then there was like his front porch where we threw chicken nuggets at him on his birthday, like just random stuff. And so at the end of the treasure hunt, like I had followed all these clues to these funny memories that we had. And then finally it took me up to this hill and I went up and then he was there with a picnic. And he had made spaghetti because he knows it's the only food that I'll really
Maggie
eat.
doesn't eat anything. Like, there's so many foods she doesn't like. She doesn't like mashed potatoes, chocolate milk. Well, any potatoes, really, right? I don't know.
really
so
picky.
many things. She's very picky. What else?
Lots.
Lots.
Anyway,
Anything.
so he had spaghetti and then like more inside joke food. Like everything was just like remembering the funny moments that we'd had. And it was so fun. And then afterwards we went and got ice cream and then played the shopping cart game in Ridley's. And the shopping cart game. For those of you who don't know, the shopping cart game is where you go into a store and you each have a basket and then you take 10 items off the shelves and you switch baskets and you have to put the 10 items back before the other person does. It's like the most pointless game of all time, but it's really fun. But it was, and then we went and just like sat at a park and like ate Gushers and it was so fun. And so it was really cute. And that was my first date. Yeah. The funny thing is, we had kind of been planning this for like a week or so, and then our original plan fell through. So he was like, we can still do something that night. And I was like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? And then he's like, no, I'm not telling you. It's a surprise. But then he didn't tell me what time I needed to like be ready until half an hour before it happened. So I was like, did he forget? Or is he like off in another country? I don't know where he was. He just wasn't replying, but eventually he did. And then it was really fun. But I was a little bit stressed.
I was there when she first got the letter. It was so cute. And it was funny because she picked up the letter from the front porch and he always calls her Margaret for some reason. So the letter said Margaret, open at 7 o'clock, but then it was crossed out and it said open at 6:40 instead. And then
she wanted to come with me.
I told her I was going to follow behind her.
She thought it sounded fun, and it was.
I didn't really, but I mean, I did think it sounded fun. I didn't really follow behind her, just to clarify. But and then we saw Jack walking down the street as after he left the letter on the porch. He was walking down the street, and it was pretty fun. That's basically all I heard until the end.
How did you guys meet? It was first meet.
Okay. Well, we met like in 7th grade. I mean, we've gone to school together for like 4 years now. And so we just had a bunch of classes together and we both do theater and we both are doing like a debate class next year and we did a mock trial in 8th grade. But we just became really good friends because we were both in the school musical this year and we're in the same grade and we do a bunch of stuff together all the time. It's really fun. We have crazy adventures.
He comes in and crashes her French class a lot. Yeah. One time he came in with like, what was it, one of those popper things, a party popper, into her French class and then Vive la France or something and then just popped it off.
Shot in my class. And
in her class, in the middle of class.
Freaked out.
And then just ran away. She thought he was throwing a bomb into the class, so that was fun.
So, the story of Abby's first crush is my favorite story to tell.
She tells it to literally everyone we come across.
True. So when we were 4, there was this family that lived in our neighborhood.
Well, she was 4. She was 6.
I was 6.
5 or 6 or something.
I don't know. There's this family that lived in our neighborhood, and there was a girl my age and a boy her age, and we went over and did like this lemonade, snow cone, popsicle stand kind of a thing. And it was so much fun. But when we were walking home, I was like, that was really fun. And Abby's just like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, they were really nice. And she's like, yeah. I want to marry him someday. So I always tease her about it, and I like made up a song about it because it was so funny.
Literally, she talks about it so much. My brothers didn't even know the person, and they tease me so much about it. And whenever someone asks if I have a crush, they're like, "It's Colby," because that was the kid's name.
It was so funny. She was 4 years old, and she's like dead set on marrying this kid.
Yeah. The only thing I remember about that day was his dad made the best quesadillas I have ever tasted in my entire life. They were so good, and I don't know what was good about them, but they were delicious. And we were playing a game with like handcuffs. I can't remember, like police, something with that. I don't know. It was really fun.
So the song.
Wait, you have to tell the background of the song first. So before Maggie made up this song, we were sitting in the car and listening to Taylor the Latte Boy by Kristen.
No, that's not what happened. No. We were sitting in a car, and we were making up songs, like, off the top of our heads. So you have to just say a line and then rhyme the next one with it. And it's really hard, but it comes up with some really funny songs. And so this one was dedicated to Abby and her true love.
Yeah, it's a very, very interesting song.
Yeah. Okay, so it goes like this.
It's based off Kristen Chenoweth's Taylor the Latte Boy, though.
Okay, so it goes like this. The first day I met you, we were selling lemonade and popsicles all day. And I saw you and I knew I was gonna marry you. And I love you, Colby, so I just have to tell you how I know I'm singing this to you. Because Colby, it's true. I love you, Colby dear, more than anything like a deer or any other animal, dear. Okay, so we have this game we play where one of us says one line and then the other one has to rhyme the next like line of the song, and together we just make up this really weird song that usually doesn't make any sense, but it's really fun. You can do it.
I'm not very good at improv, so this might be interesting.
It's gonna be fun. But... So we're gonna do this about my first date.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to start or do you want to rhyme?
I'll start.
Okay. Go ahead.
You left a letter on the porch.
What the heck rhymes with porch?
I don't know.
Come on, give me an easier one than that.
I don't know. Sorry. Start.
Okay. At the house at 6:30 sharp.
I'm not good at this. What rhymes with sharp, though?
You didn't play a harp.
Not
Instead,
quite.
there was a note that told me where to go. I drove my little car to the very
Roundabout.
near and far, and what did I do then? I found the next clue, and it told me what to do.
Oh.
So, this is hard. Do it about the picnic.
The picnic?
Yeah.
It led me to a hill where...
Real?
Daisies and daffodils.
grow wildly by
The blanket that you sat on while we ate it.
we ate spaghetti.
Nothing rhymes with spaghetti.
With red sauce. What rhymes with sauce?
Then we ate spaghetti, watched out for the Yeti.
I'm so bad at this. You drove me to the store.
Where we would talk some more.
We picked up lots of things.
None of them were rings.
We put them all away.
And that was the end of the day.
I drove home and I smiled.
'Cause that was really fun for a while. Yeah. The end.
You basically made up the whole thing. I'm so bad at that.
So anyway, that's my first date and her first crush. So let us know about your first dates, because literally first date stories are the best stories in the entire world. So
Yeah,
put
they
them
are.
in the comments, and First Crush stories, and make sure to subscribe and let us know if you want to hear anything else, because we have lots of stories
Yeah,
and they're
we do.
really fun.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Bye.